Very big week with what's going on with the Rangers, who will play 2 games at Yankee Stadium. 12:30 on NBC on Sunday for those that don't have tickets, and then 7:30 on NBC Sports on their cable network on Wednesday night, 7:30 against the Islanders. Their head coach, Alain Vigneault, joins us now. Coach Mike Francesa on the Fan Yes Network. Welcome. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Coach, how things going?
You know what? We've been playing some good hockey lately. We've lost our last 2 home games there, but it wasn't from lack of effort, and it wasn't from lack of our guys playing well. We made some. We had a real strong game last night against St. Louis, but they're one of the elite teams in the league, and their power play clicked for them at the right time. I'm happy with the way we're progressing. I'm happy with the attitude and commitment that we're getting from the whole team, and I'm very confident here as we move forward that we're going to win a lot of games.
Coach, last time we spoke was right at the start of the season, and obviously you hadn't yet even taken them on that long trip and hadn't started to learn this team. What, if anything, has surprised you about what you learned about this team this year?
Well, I can't say that one particular thing stands out. I do know that having been here now for quite a few months and getting to know the players individually, there's definitely that sense of they want to win. They want to follow directions. They want to do everything they can to bring a Stanley Cup to New York, and that's what we're working for. There's some areas to our team that obviously our goaltending, and we've got very good balance on D that I like, and we're working on our offense here. We're trying to generate more scoring chances, score more goals, and we believe that if we do that, we're going to win more games.
How do you feel about the power play right now?
Power play's been working well. It's last night it had an opportunity to get the lead in that third period. We didn't execute real well. But for the most part, since the beginning of the year, we've been in the top 10 in the league, and at one point we were 4th in the league. So the power play has been working for us so far. Do
you like how the goalie schedule has worked out? We had talked about that before the season started, having a star goalie and how much work he would get. Do you like how things have progressed in that regard, and how they stack up for the rest of the year? You still got the Olympics and everything else. I mean, do you like how the schedule's worked out for him?
No, it has. It has worked out well. There has changed since the last time we talked. We started the season as a goaltender, and early on, during our initial road trip, we decided to go with young Cam, but we've been playing in Hearts and playing real well. And Cam has the Rangers, and he's played 14 games this year. He's 10-4. He's given us a chance to win in that game, and we're really pleased with his progression. Young man that's got a tremendous amount of upside.
No question. We're talking with Alain Vigneault as we get ready for these games. You will have a couple of days to get ready. What, if anything, different will you do, or have you decided to do for the outdoor game? Are you treating it on that surface? Or are you treating this like a regular game, or have you made some concessions in any way to playing this outdoor spectacle in what will be cold weather, what will be obviously a different atmosphere? Anything special that you have planned? Anything that would go away from your normal system to play this game on Sunday?
Well, we're waiting to see exactly what you just talked about, what the weather is going to be like, what the conditions are going to be like. If it's windy, if it's real cold, if it's snowing, I don't know what the conditions are going to be. Well, we might have to keep our game more simple. If the conditions are fine and there's no snow and the wind isn't that bad, I think it'll be a typical hockey game. Both teams are playing and
all right, we're going to try and see if we can get Coach on a better line or get a reconnection here, because obviously it's not working well. So we're talking with Alain Vigneault. The Rangers will play the Devils on Sunday, and the forecast is that the high will be 19 degrees on Sunday. I don't know about the wind yet. It's a sunny day. It looks like a clear day, but the high will be 19 degrees on the day. And on Wednesday, it looks like that night the weather will be. You know, Coach, looking ahead to the weather, as you just mentioned, as we reconnected, Sunday it's going to be clear with a high of 19. Wednesday night, the temperature is going to be clear with 1 degree, not a wind chill, 1 degree temperature in the evening that night.
Yeah.
So dress warm. So you make sure you dress warm. It's going to be a cold night, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, I know that, you know, with today's technology, they can keep the players warm, and it should be a lot of fun. I mean, I've never had the experience before of coaching a game. I've obviously come to Canada, have skated in the outdoor rinks quite a few times, but I've never had this pleasure of being able to coach one of these games.
Would you put them on shorter? Would you put them on shorter shifts because of the real cold weather? Would that get them out of? I would think maybe that would be a little tougher on their breathing with that cold air.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna, I think we're gonna sort this out here as the game unfolds. I mean, our guys during the regular season on normal conditions keep their shifts real short and hard. That's one of the things I think that we do the best, and hopefully that's what we're going to do in both those games. It's going to should be a lot of fun, and it's going to be really interesting how everybody reacts. Will
you go over and check the surface Saturday, or not even? Just wait to go there Sunday?
We're having a practice there
tomorrow
afternoon. Yeah, we've got a 3 o'clock practice there where we're going to get used to the conditions, and then after, you know, the players' families and my 2 girls are coming down for the game, and they're going to get a chance to skate on the ice at Yankee Stadium, so it should be a lot of fun.
Do you like the idea of this? Is this I know it's something different, but do you like the idea of this?
Well, I've never participated in one, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've been thinking about this for a long time, even though, you know, as the season goes on, you know, got to focus on one game at a time. But, you know, I've had this penciled in my calendar. I've had tons of friends that have talked to me about it. My family's coming down for Sunday's game, and I got some other friends that are coming down for Wednesday's game. So, this is on a lot of people's agenda, especially those like myself who've never been in one and are looking forward to seeing how this is.